Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice math problem, which is x to the power of 3. This is equal to 18 to the power of 3 plus 24 to the power of 3 plus 30 to the power of 3. So what is the value of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So this is x to the power of 3. This is equal to 18 to the power of 3, which you can express as 6 multiplied by 3 raised to the power of 3, then plus 24, which is 6 multiplied by 4 raised to the power of 3, then plus 30, which is 6 times 5 raised to the power of 3. Now, this is in the form of a multiplied by b raised to the power of n, which we can express as a to the power of n multiplied by b to the power of n. Applying this exponent property, then we have x to the power of 3. This is equal to 6 to the power of 3 multiplied by 3 to the power of 3, then plus 6 to the power of 3 multiplied by 4 to the power of 3, then plus 6 to the power of 3 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. So it's clear that 6 to the power of 3 is common here, so we can factor out 6 to the power of 3 into the parentheses. This is 3 to the power of 3, then plus 4 to the power of 3, then plus 5 to the power of 3. So this is x to the power of 3. This is equal to 6 to the power of 3 into the parentheses. 3 to the power of 3, this is 27. Then plus 4 to the power of 3, this is equal to 64. Then plus 5 to the power of 3, this is 125. Now this means we have 125 plus 64 plus 27. So here we have 5 plus 4, this is 9, plus 7, this is 16, 6 carry 1 here. So 2 plus 1, 3, plus 6, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, carry 1 here, 1 plus 1, this is 2. So we have a total of 216. So this is x to the power of 3. This is equal to 6 to the power of 3 multiplied by 216. Now we have that 216, this is the same thing as 2 times 3 raised to the power of 3. So this is the same thing as 6 to the power of 3. So this is x to the power of 3. This is equal to 6 to the power of 3 multiplied by 6 to the power of 3. Now 6 to the power of 3 times 6 to the power of 3, this is in the form of a to the power of n times a to the power of m, which we can express as a to the power of n plus m. So applying this property, we have x to the power of 3. This is equal to 6 to the power of 3 plus 3, which is equal to 6. Now we can express 6 to the power of 6 as 6 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 3. Now this implies that we have x to the power of 3. This is equal to 6 squared. This is equal to 36 raised to the power of 3. Now let's take 36 to the power of 3 on the left hand side, so that we have x to the power of 3 minus 36 raised to the power of 3. This is equal to 0. Now this is the difference of two cubes expressed as a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, which we can express as a minus b. A to the power of 2 plus ab plus b to the power of 2. Applying this identity, then we have x subtract 36. Then here we have x to the power of 2 plus 36x, then plus 36 to the power of 2, close the parentheses, this is equal to 0. Now, here we have got two parts here. We have x minus 36, this is equal to 0. Then we have a quadratic equation here, which is x squared plus 36x plus 36 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Now, we have the first real solution here, which is 36. X1 is equal to 36. This is a real solution here. The second part, we have a quadratic equation where we have A is equal to 1, B is equal to 36, and C, this is equal to 36 to the power of 2. Now we can solve for x2, x3 by applying the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2 times a. So this is equal to negative 36 plus or minus the square root of 36 to the power of 2 minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times 36 to the power of 2 divided by 2 times 1. Now this is equal to negative 36 plus or minus the square root of. Now 36 to the power of 2 is common here. We can factor out 36 to the power of 2 into the parentheses. Here we have 1 minus 4 times 1. This is 4. Then divided by 2. So this is equal to negative 36 plus or minus the square root of 36 to the power of 2 multiplied by 1 minus 4. This is negative 3. We have negative 3 here divided by 2. So this is negative 36 plus or minus the square root of 36 to the power of 2 multiplied by negative 3 is the same thing as 3 times minus 1 divided by 2. So here we have negative 36 plus or minus. Now we have the square root of 36 to the power of 2. We eliminate the square root sign. So this is 36 multiplied by, we have the square root of negative 1. This is equal to I. So we have 36 times I, then times square root of 3 divided by 2. So this is the same thing as negative 36 plus or minus. This is 36I square root of 3. Then divided by 2. Now, in the numerator here, we have that 2 is common. Let's factor out 2. Negative 36 divided by 2. This is negative 18 plus or minus 36I square root of 3 divided by 2. This is 18I square root of 3 divided by 2. Now, let's simplify 2 and 2 here so that we have negative 18 plus or minus 18I square root of 3. So this is to mean that x2 is equal to negative 18 plus 18I square root of 3. Then we have x3, which is negative 18 minus 18I square root of 3. Now these are two complex solutions. These are two complex solutions for this algebra problem. So we have two complex solutions and one real solution, which is x1, which is 36. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.